as I told you, as there are number of formulae, you have to remember all these formulae. Then how you can remember? So just like your schooling, you have to write all formulae on the pages. Okay, for each chapter. For each chapter, you have to first write formulae, and then every day you have to read these. Okay, just like our numbers we are studying like this, you have to study this formulae, and I will give you homework every day. So you have to solve at least that example on each day. Okay, you should read whatever you studied, and you should practice these examples so that it will be easy for you to understand. Because if you don't understand the basics, you simply cannot study the next points also. Okay, so these are important. So everyone understood this? Anyone have any doubt? We are going to start our first chapter. So if anyone want to ask anything, can ask me. Yes, anyone? Any point? Yes. So anyone answer me simply, fastly. Hello, any point? Sagar Gadge. Okay, if there is no point, we will start with our first chapter. So this is a slate. We'll solve or we'll study this electromagnetic engineering on this slate only, because PPTs of this subject are not possible, and this subject cannot be understood on PPT. Okay, so we will start with our first chapter. Is screen visible to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so first chapter is vector analysis and Coulomb's law. Okay, so our first chapter. Now in this first chapter, we will first see what is meant by scalar and what is meant by vector. This vector analysis contains all operations, whatever things related to the vector only. Okay, means how we can transform vectors. Okay, these so many points are there, and everyone concentrate. Okay, so here first we'll see what is meant by scalar and what is meant by vectors. So just tell me what is meant by scalars. You already studied. What is meant by this scalar? Scalars. Which quantities are scalar quantities? And reply fastly, because we have to cover so many points and syllabus is very fast. If you do not reply, how can I teach you? Anyone? What is meant by scalars? Okay, what is meant by vector?
A quantity which has both magnitude and direction.
That is meant by vector.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, then what is meant by scalar?
Which has only magnitude.
Only magnitude, correct. So these scalars are the physical quantities which have only magnitude. Okay, these scalars are the physical quantities which have only magnitude. So can anyone tell me example?
Length,
Length.
Current is a statement.
Then
area,
area. Then
density,
Temperature.
temperature, correct. Then time, correct. Mass, good. More from boys also. You are also present in class. So the examples are time, then mass, length, okay, then speed, okay, area. These all are
energy,
the okay. So these all are the examples of scalar quantities. So scalars are having only magnitude, not direction. Okay. Then vectors. These vectors are also the physical quantities having both magnitude and direction. Okay. So can anyone tell me examples?
Displacement and velocity.
Displacement and velocity. Okay. Then
weight,
weight. How it can be the weight? How it can be the vector quantity?
Acceleration.
Acceleration, correct. Then you studied electric flux density, electric field intensity. So these are which quantities? Scalar or vector? Force, which type of quantity? Scalar or vector?
Vector.
Vector quantity. So first force, then displacement. Then again some examples which is having
velocity,
like velocity. Yes,
Acceleration.
acceleration. Then your electric field intensities, electric flux densities, then inertia, moment of inertia is also a vector quantity. Okay. So these all are the vector quantities. Okay. So scalars having only magnitude and vectors having both magnitude and direction. Okay. Now we'll study what is means how actually this vector can be shown, or how its direction is given, how it is expressed in terms of a equation. So we'll study now. Everyone note each and every point whatever I'm writing, because I'm not writing here whole theory or each and every point. Okay, but what important points I'm writing here, so you should note that. So when there is a physical college, or when it is offline, for electromagnetic requires two notebooks. Okay. So whether it is online now, but you should note each and every point, because this subject is important for GATE examination and for all government exams. Okay, even for MSCB also this subject is there. So don't take it that much easily. Okay, everyone note the points, and after your completion of writing, anyone can inform me, ma'am completed, you can erase now. Okay, because this is electronic slate, and means not fine letters are coming on this. Okay, it is not that much easy to write on this slate. So everyone noted? Can I erase?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we'll see how this vector can be represented. Means the representation of vector. Now here we are considering one vector AB. Okay. So this is the starting point of this vector. Okay. This is the start point of vector, and this B is the end point of this vector. Okay. Now for this AB, only length is given. Okay. Only length is given from point A to point B. But how we can give the direction? Okay, by using an arrow here, simply we can give the direction. So any vector AB bar can be defined as, okay, or it can be written as AB. You can write an arrow over its head, or you can only give the bar. Okay, so it can be written as AB bar. Okay, so your first point is the start point, and this B is your end point. So what is the definition of vector? It is a physical quantity having both magnitude and direction. Okay, so here we can define this vector as vector is equal to magnitude or we can say the length into direction. Okay, so any vector is equal to its magnitude into direction. So everyone note this. So we are considering this vector as AB bar. Okay, so we can write this vector as AB bar, which is equal to, now magnitude of this vector can be written as, how to find magnitude of any vector? How to find magnitude of any vector? It is by taking mod. Okay, so this AB bar is equal to mod of AB bar. Okay, into its direction. Now how we can give the direction to any vector? So for giving direction, actually we are using arrow, but we have to use such a vector quantity which is having magnitude as a 1. Okay, magnitude as a 1. So we are using here unit vector, which is denoted by small a bar, and it is its direction is from A to B, so it is denoted by small a bar AB. Okay, so any vector AB bar is equal to its magnitude, that is mod of AB bar, into its direction, that is A bar AB, small a bar AB. This is a unit vector which is having only one magnitude, okay, and having direction. Okay, so where we can write this mod of AB bar, or it is also equal to AB or mod of AB bar is equal to magnitude or length of that vector. and this small a bar AB is the unit vector. Unit vector in direction of AB. In direction of AB. Okay. So everyone understood? Everyone know this?
Yes, ma'am.
सगळ्यांना समजलंय का?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay. ही स्पीड ओके? हे स्पीड ठीक आहे का?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So for today we will stop here. We will see the next point in next lecture. Okay. So anyone please send me the attendance. Okay. So thank you all and have a nice day.